finish it. And with how far scrolling down, we might have finished it because there are some empty ones and there are no empty ones before. So I guess we'll just start out at Supermoon before the ones that we haven't played yet. That way, it'll give us a good reference point on where to pick up. And then we're going to go up the list. We're getting close to going below 30, which is nice. Or 40, sorry. Steadily making progress on the list. And I know there are a couple problem ones that I am avoiding. So those may take us a while. We may end up skipping them. Or who knows, we may actually do well on them. As a surprise. No idea. But for now, we're focusing on this one. We'll have to play it again for sure. Missed one already. So far, it's not too bad. Just gotta make sure I land those transitions right. This is another one that's one of those experience builders. And confidence builders too. Mess it up the same way you did at the start of the session before. Yeah, so I think this is one of those experience builders where it's not supposed to be too difficult, just to help you get experience with those chord transitions, and then confidence builder to help you feel good about it and help you feel like you can play guitar, and then also teach you kind of some traditional like chord progressions, 1 4 5 1, that type of thing. But obviously, I do need some work on those transitions to get it perfect. So we'll keep playing it. May end up being kind of boring for you all, but something I got to do to end up learning and improving is keep playing this, make sure I can get those transitions down. I apologize in advance if it gets boring. One, 3, 7, 4. Is that like an actual chord progression? No, I missed the last one. Did I switch too early? And then of course I missed the first F in this. And there. Part of the reason why I'm missing those Fs is because when I go to play the F, my fingers and my fretting hand don't feel like they've got the F down. So I might be playing the right thing, might be playing the wrong thing. So I try to adjust till I feel the right stuff. Which is where that experience comes in. Like I was talking about yesterday, if you joined yesterday. So is it only 3 sections? I might have overlooked that. I thought it would have been 4. But it is 3. But that's how we got perfected up. So that means we did a whole lot better. We didn't have a whole lot that we actually missed inside of each section of the song. Maybe A minor isn't 1 and we don't start on the 1 chord. That would definitely change the progression. There we go. Got 2 sections. No, that's what I was worried about. Is going from F to E minor. Or E minor back to F. Yeah, going from that E minor to F is the only thing I missed this round, which is nice, and our score is a lot higher to prove that. And we got perfected again, which also shows that we didn't do too terribly bad. We actually got really good. It wants us to get all the gold stars. I always feel like right there, it should be another section of the song. Sounds like we go from the chorus to the verse. and Yousician often will split along the song parts or song sections like that. No, I missed the C. That's one I should have gotten. And I got the part I was worried about. Missed that F. And we got an even higher score. Each time we've gotten a better score, so we're definitely improving, working on it. Yeah, sometimes going from like C into F, it feels weird because your fingers aren't set up in the C to have space to go to the F, which is something that takes some practice to do. Took me a while to make sure I could do that nicely and try to set up and have that space for F whenever I play a C. Thought it was going to be C. I've only played this enough, I should know what's coming up. I know earlier I was going through like what this main chord progression could be. It seemed kind of weird. I'll finish the thought later. There we go. Our score is a little bit lower, but we got the whole last section. So the thought I was gonna share is a lot of times the way to tell what the like chord progression or root chord of the song is or what key it is see, we got all the gold based on like what the first chord is and what the last chord is. So we start like the pattern with that A minor, but then we end the song on a C. So C could possibly be one of the options, but now that we're not playing it anymore, I'm very much less motivated to try to figure it out because that chord progression I initially said was very strange, like A minor, like 1, 3 going to C, then we went to G, which would be 7, and then D, which would be 4. That's a very strange progression, at least to me. I haven't heard of it, but I'm also not very experienced in guitar. So if it is a progression, let me know. If it is not one, or you know what it actually is, also comment and let me know, because I'd be interested to find out, so I can improve. There's a good chance we'll only get to play this once, especially playing the chords beforehand, which I probably shouldn't have done. I like playing them before a new song, which is why I did it. Got a habit, but with our low time, it might have been worth it to not do it. But I didn't think about that till it was too late. Oh no, G to F. I played it, just I wasn't expecting the rhythm like that D. And I missed it because of the rhythm. I messed up that rhythm at D again. So good to know I can play that first section without any real difficulties. Just gotta pay attention to that rhythm. Gotta pay attention to the rhythm there too. And whatever was going on with that C that I just played. It's that rhythm again. I just expect it to be straight again. Not syncopated. I don't know if you'd actually call that syncopation. You might. Apparently I've played this before. Don't remember it at all. It wasn't too bad. Got one section gold. I think before we had the last one. So if I press continue and then we'll go back. Yeah. And it will let us play it again because I see this screen. So the first verse, or just the verse, and then the first chorus, that's what we need. And as long as I pay attention to that rhythm, we should be fine. That progression or chord change that I was scared of, G to F, it was slow enough where it wasn't a problem. So we'll play this and we'll skip this so we have enough time to try it again. Like I was talking about before the first time. Maybe Yousician feels bad for cutting off that day at like 13 minutes. And so that's why it's letting us play, even though we're at 15. We got the first section. Now we just need the one that we're in now. I didn't count that one F as wrong. I almost missed that because I played the rhythm wrong. Missed the F. So we're not going to get the whole song gold, but we'll get most of it. Well, the whole song at once gold. Going to a different chord. But there we go. Got our best score yet, and we'll probably never get higher because we'll never play it again. At least this version of the song. Ooh, new personal best. And I know it's not going to let us check to make sure those were gold, but they were. I can go back in the little preview window of the live stream to see that they were in fact gold. If it will get me, yeah. Quantum Science, the last two sections were gold. We got the first two now. So we are Gucci. So we got two today. They weren't too terribly hard, which was nice, but it might have been a little boring for you, which I apologize. But we're now at 40 results. We're almost under 40. Slowly working our way. It seems like we're averaging about 2 a day. Give or take a little bit. So hopefully in about 20 days, whenever this is Yousician number 50, we'll get that down and do our last level 5. Could be way off about that. Could take longer, especially with some of the problem ones up here that I've been avoiding, like the Jarabe Tapatito. But who knows? Thank you all so much for joining. I do have to get ready for work, and I will see you all next time.